As soon as a group of West Michigan farmers and truckers learned of the extent of storm damage to land, livestock, and property in Nebraska following 2 major winter storms, they put wheels in motion to create a relief trip to the affected region. Farm and rancher aid from West Michigan departed from Wayland Livestock Auction on Friday, April 19th, with a combination of 16 semis and truck and trailer rigs loaded with hay, fencing, feed, and veterinary supplies to assist those in need in various Nebraskan communities, including the towns of Fremont, Schuyler, and Columbus.
It's calving season everywhere in the U.S. right now. The majority of the calves are born in the spring in the U.S. And with the storms and the weather they've been getting out there, a calf is kind of like a baby human. The first 6 to 8 weeks of its life are very critical. You have all the neo-natal problems that come along with being young. We found a lady last week that we're bringing one of these loads of hay to. She just got to her cows last week, and they've been calving right along. So she don't know what they've been eating, how they've been surviving. So yeah, there's a whole multitude of problems that come along because of the flooding, and the cows haven't been able to be cared for like they should. So it's kind of a trickle-down effect.
In mid-March and again in early April, Nebraska was hit hard by 2 major winter storms, causing widespread flooding and devastating damage from water and ice flows. According to the Nebraska Department of Agriculture, the state's initial farm damage estimates will be greater than $400 million in crops and $400 million in lost livestock. Doug Alberts with his son Eric are hog and cattle producers from Fremont. They lost close to 700 hogs as a result of the flood.
I was grabbing baby pigs out of the one farrowing barn, and when I started, the water was this deep. Because these pigs were like 2 to 5 days. I knew I wasn't probably going to save any of them by taking them away from the moms. When I got done, the water was up to here.
And it just kept
rushing. And I took 90 pigs. I got 30 of them that made it.
Total damage estimates are nearing $1.4 billion. Along with crops and livestock, there's damage to roads and bridges, with over 2,000 homes destroyed. To help ease the stress of loss during the Easter holiday, the aid group made stops at local food pantries to drop off non-perishable food donations and Easter baskets for the kids in the area.
We just kept hearing reports that a lot of these families had lost everything. So some of the kids got together and said, well, why don't we try to do Easter baskets? And so we threw that out on our Facebook page, and what we thought was maybe going to be, maybe a couple dozen Easter baskets going turned into, we are now slightly over 200 baskets. West Michigan has such a huge heart, and that's what's so great, is that these people don't even know the people that they're helping out there, and they just want to help.
A few minutes before departure, the drivers, their families, and supporters gathered for prayer, led by John Decker of Farmers Co-op in Hudsonville. When finished, Josh Van Patten with Ritterman Oil of Plainwell topped off tanks with donated fuel. The convoy then headed out for their 10-plus hour journey, and the following day unloaded their supplies at their drop site in Schuyler, where they were met by ranchers who were grateful for the help. As of the morning of departure, financial donations had exceeded $20,000. You can continue donating for the cause by visiting Farm and Rancher Aid from West Michigan's Facebook page.